Dysgraphia is kind of related to dyslexia. You can live with dysgraphia and not dyslexia and vice versa, although you do often see them together. And dysgraphia is difficulty with handwriting, not just the physical act of handwriting, but also the ability to kind of formulate ideas on paper. So I live with dysgraphia, and it's kind of difficult to explain, but, if I'm speaking to you now, I can put a story together, I can kind of see the structure in my head, and I can make sense, hopefully, most of the time. Sometimes I don't. But when I put it on paper, I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. You know what I mean? It's just really, really hard to put those ideas onto paper. Some of it's because the actual act of writing is difficult. So the physical act of forming the letters kind of takes up so much of your brain power that there's not much left over to keep the ideas in your head and keep the flow going and keep the structure going. Because when I'm talking, I can go at a pace, that my brain can keep up with, particularly if you live with ADHD and your brain's going super fast. Imagine if your handwriting is really slow and laborious, by the time you've written the first word, your brain's moved on, hasn't it? And, it's on to the next 3-4 things you're thinking about. And to try and drag it back and get that idea onto the page, that's really tricky. People living with dysgraphia also really struggle with spelling. And you can see why. A lot of it is because that act of handwriting is so difficult and takes up so much brain power that there's not much left over for the processing and working out which letter goes where. There are different kind of reasons behind dysgraphia. Sometimes it's just simply like a physical motor issue, kind of that fine motor control.